Hi, I'm Trudy, and I'm going to be talking about what it's like for a poor American girl to have health problems in the United States. In fact, before this is over, I will probably DIE. uh, Scary. A couple of months ago, I thought I was doing pretty well. I was on my elliptical every day, or at least 2 or 3 times a week. Every day came along sometimes. Sometimes more than once a day, if I was actually angry about something or trying to get rid of my upsetness over something. I was eating healthy. I gave up smoking years ago. A 5-year breast cancer survivor. I was feeling like I was doing pretty well. I hit my 60th birthday, feeling good. 61, still feeling good, but I started feeling a little shortness of breath. I reported it to my doctors. I was on Medicaid because of the breast cancer. So I reported it to my doctors, my primary care physician, and my oncologist. My primary care physician, I will quote, said, "Don't worry about it." This was more than a year ago. Now, last November, I work with young children. I got sneezed on, and I kind of knew something was going to come from that. But I got bronchitis. It wouldn't go away. I got where I couldn't breathe. I ended up going to the emergency room, had an x-ray. Um, One thing led to another, and all of a sudden, within 2 months, I'm diagnosed with COPD, severe COPD, and we've got a couple of nodules in the right lung. We're going to have to biopsy next week. Okay, I'm not liking this. We all got to die, but I don't want to do it just yet. I thought I had another 20 years because on my mother's side of the family, everybody does. Even if they smoke till the day they die, they still get 80 years. I won't. So here's the deal. My breast cancer healthcare provision, runs out in February. My biopsy will be, it's tentatively scheduled for January 25th. I saw my pulmonologist yesterday. Pulmonologist, isn't that a word? Yesterday, 2 or 3 minutes, and he gave me the lowdown. Without insurance, nothing he can do. So, like I said, I'm going to DIE. And I'm going to DIE because of health problems and because of social problems. The health problems are partly my own fault. I did smoke. I smoked for decades. But on the other hand, just to, kind of say it as it is, I was born a smoker. My mother smoked, my father smoked, my grandparents smoked, my aunts and uncles smoked, and everybody smoked in the house. And then the advertising on TV even told me even doctors smoked, and they even had preferences on what kind of cigarettes they liked. Um, it wasn't until I was hooked on cigarettes that we began saying it wasn't healthy. It wasn't good for you. You need to quit. You're going to die from it. And I remember particularly Yul Brynner had lung cancer and spent the last couple of years of his life advertising against smoking. I tried to quit 2 or 3 times. Very, very hard to do. It's such an addiction. I'd quit for a while. I'd end up going back. But finally, oh, 6, 8 years ago, I quit and I stuck to it. And I was so proud of myself. So here I am, a 5-year breast cancer survivor, and I quit smoking years ago, and I'm eating healthy, and I'm exercising, and I should be at the top of my game, and guess what? I'm not. So as I go along here, I will be talking about mostly the healthcare system. What kind of healthcare system is this? Seriously. And, I knew about it before. I just felt lucky that when I had cancer, it was breast cancer because there was a program for that. And they have been very good about taking care of me the last 5 years, better than any other time in my life because most of my years have been spent in poverty or at least low income. And that means I have self-diagnosed, self-treated, uh, developed my own prognosis. Everything has been done by me. And then I walk into the healthcare providers now, well, didn't you do this? And didn't, well, no, there wasn't any money. In fact, yesterday, as I was freaking out with this whole thing. Twice I was told, quit your jobs, because I have 3 part-time jobs that I work in order to pay for the electric bill and to put food on the table and to support the grandchild that I adopted, who is now almost 16. Quit your jobs, they said. Go on welfare. Then you will have insurance. I might get insurance, but I'm not going to be able to make those car payments. I'm down to my last 10 months. I'd like to pay the sucker off. Uh, won't be able to pay my electric bill. Uh, I don't even know what happens to a water bill or your trash bill or your phone bill. What's going to happen to all of that if I'm on welfare? So I'll have insurance, but I won't have heat. What kind of healthcare system is this? Why is America doing this to their people? I really support that Occupy movement. Don't support any violence, of course, but yes, I want them to succeed. It's not going to help me. I'll be gone by then. But I want them to succeed. There will always be poor people. There will always be people who struggle and work and do all that they can to provide for their families and still fall short. That will always be. Let's give them a break, okay? A little break. So I guess I better wrap this up for right now. I'll probably come back soon and have a little bit more to say. Right now, like I said, I'm just kind of freaking out over the whole thing. I thought 2 months ago I was on top, and now I find out I'm leaving this world. It's pretty freaky. Had my son's 39th birthday yesterday. Oh, God, I love him. Love all my kids and my grandkids. He's my oldest, my firstborn, and we have a special relationship. So it was kind of a hard day to hear all this news, to realize that, there's not a thing I can do about it. The pulmonologist says, well, what are you going to do if it's lung cancer in there? I said, well, I guess I'm going to die. What else am I going to do? So we have my son's birthday, and I'm realizing how grateful I am to have had the time I've had, to have been with my children and my grandchildren, to have lived in this world and seen so many things. And that's it. And that's where I'm going to leave it today. So thanks for watching. I'm hoping there's someone out there that as I go along might get some kind of comfort from this, and not bad stuff, but some good stuff. So, well, see ya.